Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Friday Night Legends. My name is Meps. This is Tunzo.
Hello.
Back again for some more PvP action. Again, I am your community manager out there in the DCUO land, and this is your lead systems designer coming at you right here on Friday Night Legends. Tonight we have an exciting show. We are on the EU server, EU PlayStation, going for some 4v4 Legends PvP tournament action. They've actually been running this tournament throughout the week, and or actually throughout the month. We'll find out in a bit. And the finals and semifinals are tonight.
Very exciting.
Excited?
Yes, I am.
Are you?
Should be good.
I don't believe you.
Cool. You
I
don't
don't
believe
know.
me?
No.
Well, I don't
You have to convince me.
How would I do that?
With your
my
voice.
Enthusiasm.
With your enthusiasm,
my voice,
yeah.
With my.
Welcome to the show, everyone. We're going to have fun tonight, I think. Thank you for joining us. Friday Night Legends, if you don't know, if you haven't tuned in before, is a weekly community webcast from us, the developers of DC Universe Online, to you, the community, where we invite you guys onto the show and do all sorts of events and Let's Plays and PvE challenges throughout the time. So, if you like what you're seeing, please do subscribe or follow the channel, whether you're watching on live on Twitch or the replay later on YouTube. We do appreciate it, and you'll never miss the show. For example, if you were following our channel, our Twitch channel, you would have been notified via Twitch, via email, of a special stream that we got going this afternoon that you missed if you weren't. For survival mode, Trigon's Prison.
Yes.
Yeah, Locke and Spittle were in here showing the next brutal adventure.
And it is brutal.
Yeah, it is hell. We were having the review of, I think it was just looking at the bosses the first time, dropping them in. And you were just sitting in the back cackling, just gleefully cackling.
Right, yeah. Yes, I was. There's some changes here that should make it pretty challenging. Like it's a very smaller room.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
You know, there's no taking the bosses 3 blocks away from each other. Yeah, you got to be within staring distance of each other. So it should be be very interesting. And we played it today in our internal playtest, and it's very hard. We didn't make it very far.
Excellent. So and it is now available on PC Test. If you are a member on PC, you can go try it out, test it. Remember, it is work in progress. It is on test. It's subject to change, but there's a lot of exciting, cool stuff in there, and we do expect it to be a little bit harder than last time.
But you guys always surprise us, so we look forward to seeing you somehow beat all of it. So.
Yes. Yeah. I went on the forums. I said, "Nah, nobody's beating this." Again, just to tempt fate.
Okay.
Just
to make sure that'll happen.
It's tradition now, I think. So why not?
Can't beat it. You guys can't beat it. You won't do it.
It's twice as many levels, so we'll see. Also, this week on PC Test.
Yes, PvP Season 3.
Yes.
Good stuff. So so we're updating that all the time. We just put up a new build. I think if it's not up now, it'll be up.
Went up about an hour ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So get on there. Let us know what you think. Give us feedback. A lot of the changes you're seeing now are basically just they're from our own, because we're playing it every day ourselves, and so the changes you're seeing are based on our iteration as well as things you're reporting. So get on there to let us know what you think. Report any bugs you find, and let's make PvP awesome.
Yeah. So again, that is a work in progress as well. It's ongoing. Lots of changes coming in, and lots of changes happened with the kind of Season 3 launch. And taken all together, make for a very different PvP in some ways. So make sure you do get in there and test it. We need as many people as possible getting eyeballs on it and giving us their feedback. So thank you in advance for doing that. Without further ado, tonight we have an EU PlayStation Tournament final. So let's bring on the chairwoman, who is hosting this event. Can you hear us?
Yeah, you're right.
Good. You're a little bit okay. There you go. How's it going? Welcome to the show.
Hi, yeah, thanks for having us. Yeah, all good, thanks. We're just getting our team sorted and ready so we can kick off. It should be a good evening.
All right, so you guys have been running a couple tournaments, right? This is your third, I think you said, over on EU PlayStation?
Yeah, this is the third one that we've put together. We've done the Arenas one, we've done a bit of Legends. So yeah, it's been fun.
So this is a 4v4 Legends tournament.
That's it. No nodes, just straight deathmatch.
What map are we on?
So we're going to be doing it in the Watchtower Containment, the 5v5 map.
Okay, very cool.
So it'll be first to 1,000 in kills.
Very cool. So we're looking at the teams. I guess we've got Team Bedlam and Portuguese Gang Squad. up first. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that they're ready. I'm just hearing from them at the minute.
All right, that's cool. Well, before we jump into the fighting, I wanted to mention you actually have your own YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, me and Dark Matter run the Bedlam Bros channel where we do bits and pieces on Legends characters, and all the tournament matches show up.
And you actually do the School of Legends, you call it, right?
Yeah, School of Legends is a series we've been doing for a couple months now, where we look it's a deep dive into the Legends characters one by one, looking at their stats, so like their health, their weaknesses. So it's like a sort of tactical guide on how to use the characters.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hopefully we'll watch some of these in a bit and see what's up. If you want to get good at the PvP scene, if you want to compete on the FNL tour, this might be a good spot for you. Learn all the ins and outs of the characters. All right, so we're gonna hop in the game here. We are in. I don't know where we're at. Is this your base?
That's one of the bases. Yeah, that's Bedlam's headquarter base. So there's a few of the people have come in. Since usually it's just me in here. It's because you've turned up. They've all come to block you.
Party crashers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens. All right.
No, we're just getting them to send the scrims through at the minute to get that first game underway.
All right. So who am I going to in this first? Let me see. Are there characters listed here? There are. That's nice. Okay. So we can go to Speedmaster.
Your Speedmaster's not here. He's being substituted tonight.
Okay.
But the guy who stood in front of you, see Zevrus?
Got it.
Virus.
That's the one.
Hard to say, easy to type. That's okay with me. All right. So when they go in, we will get this this first semifinal underway. What are people playing for tonight? Are there prizes involved in this tournament?
Not from our end. I thought that was your guys' business.
Did we talk about this? I don't remember.
I think so.
Okay. I think you're getting some loyalty points, but I have no idea how many. Be good. Are there any restrictions or anything on what characters can be used in this tournament?
Yeah, so the way that we've set it up, because of the map it's in, the first rule is no abusing the launch pads. You know, the ones that shoot you up in the air?
Yeah.
So no abuse of them to try and kite out the way. They can't be used in that manner. The only other rule is that you can't have a duplicate character. So you can bring anyone you like, but you can't have more than one of that character on your team.
Got it. That's a good rule.
Yeah.
So it will be 4 diverse characters. Who it's going to be, we don't know. People don't have to lock in or select a character. They can choose on the day.
They're focused on just trying to kill me right now. Fix that. Oh, it's been quite a week.
Indeed.
PC test with GU41, PvC season, survival mode, coming together.
Yes, indeed. Hey, you notice?
Hey, we match.
We're wearing this. We planned this. Actually.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, you see a lot of these shirts every day.
Yeah,
in the office.
Like we all have them, so you know.
Kind of everyone wears it.
New shirt
probably
gets,
once a week.
Gets worked into the shirt rotation. You know how that works.
Yeah. Just waiting for this scrimmage to pop. Have they sent it? Are we waiting on someone?
They're just queuing now. I don't know what your interface is like. Can you see?
I can see you guys sitting there. Yes.
Okay, cool.
So we'll see when they disappear. We'll know they're in.
Alright, excellent. Well, yeah, the latest I've heard is that they're queuing and probably just selecting their characters and doing last-minute pep talks.
Last-minute pep talks. I wonder what that sounds like.
Probably don't want to know.
Yeah, probably not. Probably completely inappropriate. Yes, Trex, please put on your DCO shirt. Everyone, if you have a DCO shirt, change it to it right now.
If there was ever a time to wear your DCO shirt, it is right now.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this. We'll get this action going here momentarily, folks.
What are you doing?
We are going to bring the chairwoman with us
Ah, very good, very good.
for fun.
time we've ever dragged a mere mortal.
We did it one other time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was special for a second there.
Yeah. Don't wander off.
Okay.
We don't know what will happen.
Yeah. Actually, can we even see
Nope.
him? Excellent.
Yep.
Even better.
We've
You can
unleashed.
do anything you want right
We've
now.
unleashed a monster.
He could be making faces at us. We wouldn't be able to tell. He could be naked. You know, for all,
He could
for all
be.
we know, we wouldn't even.
Ebenezer 11. That is not a question. That is a statement. But it is noted. We'll take a look. Trex has his shirt on. That's good. I think these guys are scared of the camera. I think they're just a little bit worried right here.
I think it's just one player has cold feet at the minute. He's just trying to sort them out.
All right. What are the features GU41 is going to bring into the game?
Well,
Lots of them.
there are lots of them.
PvP
so
Season 3, which is maybe too big to even talk about.
try huge cool.
Yeah. New advanced mechanics changes for powers.
Yeah. So actually, that's worth talking about. Listening to your guys' feedback, you know, over time, we've made some adjustments to some of the advanced mechanics so that they're a little better. Because one of the big differences between advanced mechanics and the weapon master, you know, isn't even that huge of a difference, but it's enough of a difference to make a difference. Is a lot of the weapon mastery combos have a shorter window to ramp up to their maximum compared to some of the advanced mechanics, especially like fire. Was one of the longer ones. Suffers from first one done syndrome, where you do the first one, it's like you know, not as good as you expect it to, and the next one we did gadgets, you guys love. Anyway, what am I getting at?
Yeah, you learn as you go.
Yeah, you learn as you go.
A couple things.
But, yeah. So one of those things is a long ramp up time. When you're fighting against easy enemies, actually makes a difference. So what we did is we improved the burst for these, so they'll ramp up to do some damage quickly. So if you're fighting easy enemies and low-level trash, you will do well on the scorecard. Because you guys let us know that was important to you, so we made those changes.
All right, we can talk more about that in a moment once we're out of this.
So what do we got? We have Bedlam Brothers versus the Ghosts. No ghosts?
They. No,
who's that?
there's a gravity.
Oh, we have a Flying Faust. Oh, did I just say that loud? So, yeah, it looks like a lot of Bedlam versus several Ghosts. Good mix of characters on the field. Squaring off in the Watchtower.
Yeah, the Gang Squad is the other team name,
Okay,
I guess.
Portuguese Game Squad versus Team Bedlam.
Are you here with us, Chairwoman?
Yeah, I'm just looking now.
Okay,
the scoreboard was hidden for me for now, but I'm just seeing
wow.
it looks like it's 4-0 at the minute.
That was a team wipe there. And so
200
we have,
to nothing.
So who are we looking at? Is Portuguese Gang Squad
Versus
folks?
Team Bedlam, so that would be their team, I believe.
That's the one. The Portuguese Gang Squad have just had their first 4 kills, and Team Bedlam waiting to get off the starting line.
Alright, well, Portuguese Game Squad, again, making pretty short work of Bedlam.
Resist me if you dare.
And looks like they're very good at their focus targets, that's for sure. They are very quickly chewing through Z-Virus's health. Next spawn wave down to Big Pars on the Portuguese side. Standing up pretty well, making good use of those counters. And I tell you what, the Portuguese Gang Squad, commanding lead.
Yeah, 500, 150.
And even though they're losing people here and there, they are pretty much taking it to town here against Bedlam Brothers.
Interesting that they're jumping in one at a time.
Yeah, that's actually really dangerous, especially when you're talking such a overwhelming 3 to 4 to 1. You got to be really, really good to be able to withstand that. As far as like getting your counters on.
Down and out.
Yeah, this is pure deathmatch. This is death everywhere. Everybody's dying very fast.
So, but the thing is, I mean, you can really see the difference, though, with the Portuguese gang squad are very good at just working, you know, basically making it through to the end of the match, or the end of the match, the end of the spawn wave, right?
Yeah, they all ended with pretty much low health, but surviving, right?
They made it, and that's the difference. You know, that's the difference. Being good with the counter mechanics is going to do for you, right? And also, obviously, you know, being good at calling targets and taking people down, which they really are. See, they're focusing on Zero Era, and he went down. Mr. XMB looks like nope. I guess Golden Bumblebee's the next focus target, and they're going to take him down. Focus on XMB probably. He goes down, and then C Virus looks like again the last one they're hitting on.
Insolent beast.
So these guys have good tactics, and probably because Z Virus is playing Cersei, who's probably the most slippery Legends we have.
Yeah.
So that's probably a good decision to just let her do her thing, because you're just gonna have a hard time catching her. And so coming down to the last kill, that's gonna be Portuguese victory.
Game over.
There we go, 300 to 1,000. So
that was a quick match right there.
Are you able to take a look at the scoreboard to see people's damage out and things like that?
Absolutely.
So big pars with a lot of kills. Scarblood, any last word also. 6, 6, and 6 apiece, all on Portuguese side. So basically tail of tape there.
Yeah.
One of the things tactically I think that let them down there is Miss Zinger was hovering using the hand blasters and wasn't being countered, or was just being allowed to sort of get off shots at will. And when you've got that happening, all of the rest of the team aren't going to be able to block reliably because they're going to be getting countered. And I think that that's probably what shifted the balance.
Yeah, absolutely. A wild block breaker can really do a hurting on people. You know, you need to be aware that there's probably a ranged flyer up there somewhere.
Yeah.
If you know, so you gotta take those guys down.
42K, 39K, 39K, 39K.
A lot of I mean, obviously some good players on both sides. A lot of even damage for the most part.
Very close to the top. All right, well, let's get to the next match, shall we?
Yeah, I'm just briefing the teams that are up in the next match.
All right, let's see who is in the next match. So that was the first semifinal. So we're going to see the bronze match too, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we'll see these guys again.
So we've got Dealers of Death and Brazil is OP coming up now.
Dealers of Death. Hulk Smash, Fire, Immortalis, and Pandora versus Magic Luck, Black Scorpion, Seza, and Scuba. Should be good. Should be good. All right, we're going to hop back to where we were. Were you able to exit that instance all right?
I was, yeah, thank you.
It seems like you're far away now. Did you retreat?
I had to put my mic down for a second
That's
while I was
fine.
using the keyboard.
Oh, no worries. No worries. All right, so we'll follow Scuba into the next match. He's getting warmed up with a little dance routine.
Yeah.
I always recommend that. Yeah.
That is a ritual of his, yeah.
Yeah.
See, sporting the kick me sign, very very stylish.
Somebody probably will kick him. Just looking at chat for some questions we could answer here. Well, we were talking about advanced mechanics. Did we say everything we wanted to say there?
I don't know. I think I was
Can't
babbling
remember.
somewhat
Yeah.
somewhat coherently about those, but they should perform a little better in
Yeah, based on the things we've learned doing more and more of them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
especially when you know the big cases being like duos, for example, right? When you're fighting things that are pretty easy, or when you're over over geared for the content, right? So if you're going back to just farm up some Marks of Triumph, doing A and B real quick, they'll be able to keep up with weapon mastery when you're fighting against mobs that you can take down very quickly.
Yeah, trash mobs.
They'll have they have some initial bursts to help them out.
Very cool.
Should be better.
What else is in 41 people? I think that's about it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
there's a bunch of stuff in it, but those are the
Survival and the new well, when that goes live.
yeah, the Link Death actually. Link Death is huge.
That's actually that'll be a good improvement. So if you go Link Dead, what that'll mean is rather than leaving the game instantly, you'll have the opportunity to make it back. So if you're doing a raid, for example, and you go Link Dead, you'll be able to, if you log back into time, you'll be able to get right back into the raid without having to be, hey, can you invite me back or whatever.
Yeah, you're still in the instance,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
So
That's huge. Of course, there's new PvP gear with Season 3, which we mentioned.
yeah, the Hush and Nightwing styles. Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
very cool, very cool.
I thought Hush was gonna be my favorite, but I really love the Nightwing ones.
Yeah, it actually. I mean, it's. I think they did. Ooh,
Hey, they're gone.
it's happening. It's going. It's really happening.
Second semifinal coming up on the EU PlayStation PvP tournament. 4v4 Legends here on Friday Night Legends.
So let's see. Who are our teams again?
Oh yeah,
Can
who
switch
are
back to the,
who are the
I'm trying to figure
who
out.
are you people? Let's see.
Bedlam. So it looks like the villains are going to be.
We have Dealers of Death and Drazil is OP. So it looks like there
So
go the Dealers of
Drazil's
Death.
OP will
They are a league. Heroes are Dealers of Death. And Drazil is OP. Great, really easily to say names on these
Yes, indeed.
team names.
So oh yeah, we got a couple.
You will see the light.
Piles going on there. So Dealers of Death looking like they're getting.
Hey, Kyle Rayner.
Yeah, there's quite a few. There's a couple Kyles going on here, so that's good to see. Whole lot of magnifying glasses going on.
A much more even start
Yeah,
here.
definitely is. Dealers of Death down to two members as the next spawn wave happens with Drazil bringing it in, facing a 3-on-1 real quick, and that's gonna cost him a couple points. So now we have Dealers of Death and Drazil, much more even terms now.
Can't be extinguished. That's it.
And looking
My
like
imagination has no bounds. Hope
I'd still say it's pretty
burns
even.
bright. Are you even
Still looks like they might emerge. I spoke too soon. And Dealers of Death again with their next spawn wave. Make it through, Drazil.
I do.
This time 3 of them made it.
There's a Robin on Dealers of Death, and he keeps going into his stealth mode and keeps tricking them. They think that it's a 2v1, and he comes out of the shadows and ganks them.
Very sneaky Robin.
That Robin.
Very sneaky Robin. So we have another spawn wave. Bedlam Brothers coming together this time. Let's see how that works out for them. They're using the pillars to make
All
sure
will
everybody
be
gets
well.
in, and they're going to come at them all at
Are we
once.
done here?
See if they see if that helps them out at all. So it looks like maybe doing a little better job of focus target. No, looks like they're squaring off. Less focus
Bunch
than
of 1v1s.
expected. Yeah, we have a 2v2, a 2v2, and a 1v1. The results of which we're seeing.
That's just sad. I don't give up.
So Hulk
Ever.
Smash hiding his present for
I
a second.
won't give up. That's
Didn't
it?
do too much other than delaying the inevitable. And
Hey,
this
this
time,
is a reversal.
All will
yeah,
be
this
well.
time that strategy's working out for Drazil. They managed to wipe the floor, bring it to a very even 500 to 450. Looks like waiting for the spawn wave and coming at them all at once was the smart thing to do. And so we're gonna see Dealers of Death pretty much doing the same thing. They were waiting until everybody was there to jump on him again. And we have 2v2 and a 3v3.
Yeah, and straight.
On. Actually, no, it's a 3v2 and a 3v2. Interesting. Let's see how that pans out. So the mix was up. A lot of low health. It's coming down. Man, Mystic Mars. Oh, going down. And Dealers of Death coming out ahead on that one.
Wow,
and
Immortalis skin of their teeth there.
Your fate is sealed.
This is true star
Indeed.
power.
And Brazil, again, coming on in with the next spawn wave, having the numbers advantage versus Dealers of Death. See if they can capitalize on that as the next spawn wave occurs and Brazil makes it all the way back. This time Brazil with the numbers lead.
My hope can't be
It looks like
extinguished.
everybody's
I
back
don't
now
give up.
as the
Ever.
first point goes to Dealers, or I'm sorry, Brazil as they take down one of Dealers of Death
Tie game.
teams. A lot of low health bars down there. Ceza,
Great.
if he can man
It was
up.
a tie game for a half second, and everybody died.
Yeah, 900 to 700, still very close. Dealers of Death with a couple members left. Hulk Smash, Hayden is present to make sure he can regenerate to full before the next spawn wave. Looks like everybody's hanging out, making sure they face this last important confrontation with even numbers.
I won't give up. You do know.
And they're squaring off with a 5v5. Joker calling out his goons for some extra burst. The first kill goes to, or KO is going to Brazil.
Oh, and there it is.
There it is. 100-750, much more even match, going to Dealers of Death.
Great match, though.
Yeah, that was
It's exciting. Let's see the scoreboard here.
So look at that, 7-7, again with both teams, and much more even just in terms of number of KOs, and we're probably going to see the same thing with damage out.
Magic Luck, though, ahead of the rest.
Scary person, a lot of damage out, but again,
That was just it was a longer match than last time, so we got
Yeah.
higher numbers here, so that makes sense.
much more even though.
Yes. Very cool. All right, what do you think, Chairwoman? Good match?
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a good game there. It was close. You can see the huge damage off Magic Luck there, but it's not all about how much damage you put out. It's about whether you're spawning together, whether you're attacking and focusing at the right time. There's so many elements to it. Not just getting the highest number on the scoreboard. That's not going to be enough on its own.
Yeah, definitely superior tactics on both sides, making some really smart choices about waiting for everybody to respawn and everybody jumping in at once, because otherwise you're facing a meat grinder situation.
Right.
Right. If you're coming back there one at a time. So.
Yeah, with no node play, the only reason you jump in early is if you're looking to snipe someone who's still weak, right?
Right. Or if you think maybe you can save the other guy who's left, or whatever.
If there's still someone left,
Right,
sure.
There's still hope, but I mean,
Yeah.
those were there's some wipeout situations there.
All right, so those are the semifinals, folks, in the books. Let's move on to the bronze match, yeah? And we will see the losers face off for the third place prize, which is some amount of loyalty points.
Random number. Just gonna roll some dice.
Why not?
Could actually
After
do
the
that.
show.
Yeah, have some. I miss my nerd dice.
Ebenezer, we've watched the first two semifinals. How many, Chairwoman, how many teams did you have participating overall?
Overall, we had about 13, 14 teams come in.
Okay. So we've whittled
So
it
we've-
down.
Yeah, we've been doing events. You can catch any of the previous matches on our YouTube channel or on Smile Before Death YouTube channel. He hosted a few of them as well.
Very cool.
So yeah, some of the previous matches are scattered on the YouTubes.
Yeah, definitely do that. Definitely check them out. Looks like there have been exciting matches because of the high quality of PvP right here.
So Michael Grid is pointing out that that both sides can't have superior tactics, but I would counter that they could, objectively, when you look at all tactics.
Yes,
You know,
of all
comparatively,
teams. Yes.
of all teams ever, there could be. But yeah, I guess technically, if we're only talking about two teams, only one can have the better tactics. So, and I guess we would give those to the winning side. But.
Yes. All right, so who did lose? Let's check back with the team scorecard here. Let's go to here. Let's go to here. So, who moved on? Chairwoman? Who are we facing now?
So for the bronze match, it should be Team Bedlam and Brazil is OP.
All right. 1 and 4. All right. Go ahead and have them queue up, and we will follow them when they are
They've sent the scrimmage, so they're just going to be picking their characters and things at the minute.
Let's make sure we're not missing them.
Brazil is OP is a Bedlam team as well. Their name's a memorial to a player that used to be in the league, or still is to an extent, but they had to move to another continent, so they're not playing as much these days.
That's a nice tribute.
He's quite regular in the stream, so I can't see the stream chat at the minute. He might be knocking around in there, Brazil, if he is there. Yeah, it's their little tribute.
It's very cool. I don't see him in chat, but maybe he'll speak up here if he's been around. Bronze match coming up.
Now, I wonder if they'll stick to the same characters and teams, or whether they'll mix it up for this one.
Yeah, it definitely didn't quite work out for these two last time. So they both lost in the semis.
It's very disconcerting, according to a hidden person.
Yeah, he could be anywhere.
He could be. But then again, so could we.
Yes,
Theoretically.
it's disconcerting for everyone else
Well, except for the people watching live
who can
right
see
now.
us.
Who can see us watching.
Can
us
see us invisible. What? Doesn't work.
jumping on the table and getting on the furniture. Let's see what these guys are doing over here. Ah, very nice. Very nice.
Kryptonite placement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to their mailbox. Very, very stylish.
That way, Superman cannot get your mail.
That's right. Actually, if you hate Kryptonians, you don't like the Man of Steel, and you want to kind of tick them off, be like, no, dude, you can't check your mail here. It's not allowed. Go to someone else's house to do that.
Is Safe House Rescue map on the test server? Oh,
It should be. Well, I don't know. That's a good point. We can. We'll see if we can turn it on.
It would be available in scrimmage.
Yeah,
but it's not in the rotation.
That's true. If you want to try it, it should be in scrimmage.
But
And it's not. Let us know. It's supposed to be there though. I mean, it'll be in the rotation.
With 41.
With 41.
Yeah.
So it should be live, and by live I mean available for scrimmage. But definitely let us know if it's not, because it should be.
Yeah.
Oh, did they start? And we're.
Yeah, they've just gone in.
Here we go. This is the bronze match we're going into right now.
All right. Oh, they're going. It's happening. So
And we're ready. No kills yet. We haven't missed anything. Quite. Oh, they're squaring off.
It's like
It's a rumble.
Everything but the finger snapping.
Yeah.
So let's see. Which side is which now?
They're both Bedlam versus...
They're both Bedlam.
Which one's which, Chairwoman?
So the team with Black Scorpions on is Brazil is OP. That's the one with Scuba. And the team with Zio Aaron, they're Team Bedlam. So Team Bedlam are the villains in this one.
So
All right.
Bedlam villains coming out ahead with a 50 to 200 lead, and they're making sure to secure people. A little less important here if they're gonna just
Wait.
Yeah, if they're just gonna wait, but still, satisfying is more than anything else.
Yeah, I think that was sending a message.
Yeah.
Not even close.
And so squaring off again. We'll see what the strategy looks to be here. Magic Luck diving into a pile of four of them, four of the other team. So we have Bedlam and
Brazil is OP.
Okay.
That's it?
So first blood going to Brazil again.
You will see the light.
But we are coming down
I didn't
to
even break a
2 on
sweat.
2 on 3. And Golden Bumblebee coming back, giving his partners some support, and not waiting for the respawn. Probably a smart idea because that was not a wipe. So he can come out, popping his playing his Bane, popping his supercharge, and Venom.
This is the
Give him a
force
couple
of my
seconds of
will.
invulnerability and right out the focus, which was enough to take out a couple more members of Brazil. And so 2 on 2 becoming 5 on 5 again as the next spawn wave arrives.
Defeat a goddess.
And I'm even wearing heels.
I will break you in half.
Aw, we're playing too well.
And so Bedlam, yep, Bedlam is
You cannot escape.
ahead 350 to, I'm sorry, 650 to 350. So winning in terms of kills, or KOs, I should say. Nobody actually dies in our game, you just kind of KO.
I hate you.
700, 400. Still not out of reach.
Still possible. So another respawn wave, going to bring it down to 5 on 5. Couple of people low on Drazil's side. Golden Bumblebee getting low on Drazil. He's gonna be 50 more points. For Bedlam,
And I'm even wearing heels.
Didn't last though.
yep, 2 more kills for or KOs. Man, gotta keep saying that.
You can say kills. The scoreboard says kills.
Yeah,
It's
the scoreboard does say kills. So let's just call it what it is, folks. No, just don't tell
Whoever.
whoever
Yeah.
who would. So taking their time getting back because this is the all-important last scrum.
Yeah, they can't afford a mistake here.
the
they can
last
get-
chance saloon.
And they're all diving in. And let's see how this works out. See if they take a more defensive tact. If they can withstand Bedlam's superior focus fire. I don't know. XMB popping that clown box to get himself out of danger there for a second because he looked to be a focus target. And
2 down.
2 down, 3 down.
3 down.
Hey, you know what? Is this gonna be a wipe? Look at that.
It worked.
That little pep talk actually working in their favor. And one more left. And so it could still be anybody's game. 650 to 900. We have a 2v1 squaring off in the back. That might actually be another 50 points for Bedlam. And there it is, 700 to 900. Now, still
Better
dangerous
run.
situation for Drazil if they lose anybody. They can only get two KOs.
One more kill.
One more KO is gonna do it.
Uh-oh.
And that might be XMB.
Run away!
Oh, can he? If he can get some counters, he might.
Could get a kill off at least.
Oh, good
Oh.
block. Good block. I tell you what, 850 to 950. It can still go to anybody.
Oh,
man.
just could not quite get away, huh?
Much closer match. Good effort on their part that last second pep talk actually really almost was enough. But
It was
I mean,
900 to what was it? 5 or 600?
Yeah,
600.
They were down by 300,
and they
so.
held their full wipe to bring it back to 908.
And look at that.
850.
I mean, the number of KOs 7776 at the top there. So I mean, very very even in terms of who was taking who out. And again, same sort of deal when we look at damage out. The heavy hitters hitting hard on both sides. So good match
Yeah, so there you have it. There's your third place winner.
with a very even score, 850 to 1000.
Yeah. Final match coming up here on the EU PlayStation Legends 4v4 tournaments.
For all the marbles and a mystery amount of loyalty points.
And a huge amount of
Just
loyalty points.
Inconceivably
Just, yeah,
large.
It's so big we
Sure.
can't tell you.
Yeah, you better move before I start running that race. It's just because you
can't help
haven't.
yourself?
You don't have a
The-
bronze.
The people might want to see
I'm
you
sorry,
run that race.
A platinum. It's like any non-platinum race. I'm just
Yeah.
like, what? Why is that there?
You know, it's kind of the worst part about, well, maybe it's not the worst part, but starting up my legit character name maps on USPC, all the races
Oh,
just
that you
sitting
haven't
there that I
platinumed
haven't
yet?
even touched on that,
Yeah.
you know, because it's brand new.
well,
Get to it.
Just gotta
That might
get
have to
it.
be some sort of marathon live stream. Do all of the races.
You can't just do all the races. You have to platinum all the races.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
you got to
sure.
turn that purple to
Sure.
a much easier to ignore, white.
Sure.
light
Mockergrid
color.
wants to know if it's a Euro conversion problem with the loyalty points. Sure, why not? All right, so in the next match, let's take a look at our final two teams here. Portuguese Gang Squad, who may or may not be from Portugal, and the Dealers of Death.
Both very dangerous sounding team names.
A Gang Squad and Dealers of Death.
Yeah. You don't want to mess with either of those.
Yeah. Let's see, we can hop to... Is this guy here?
Certainly not Hulk Smash because he has those funny,
He has...
their funny funny accents in his name.
That didn't work. Let's see. How about Scarblood?
That loot.
That worked. There we go.
I can't actually see these guys when they're queued in, so you'll have to walk to them and queue in that way.
Yeah. We are working on it. We're standing next to Scarblood in the open world, just really stalking.
Perfect.
Sort of
Crap out of
creepily
Yeah.
circling
We
around
are
him
here.
like a ghost.
It'd be great if I could play music or something. You know? I
Just
guess
like
if I
some
turned
kinda-
on Prox chat or something. Like, what is that sound?
Will they hear your chat if you're hidden? I don't know.
You know, I have no idea.
They may not. I mean, because we
Never
may
tried
even- just to make sure you literally cannot be seen or detected in any way.
Well, we don't bother to turn off pets. If I had a pet out, my pet would not be invisible.
Okay.
So, I doubt we do the voice. Which is kind of fun. You can take a pet around, and you were mentioning that I should
Yeah,
magically
you could
level
actually-
myself and have a unkillable pet just wander it around
You could
the open
actually.
world.
What do you have? Well, how can you have summoning and not have? Oh yeah, you do. You have the
It's-
guardian at least.
This is not a real character. He is not playable.
Oops.
Oh, they just went in.
Ah, come on! I was gonna summon a pet. I guess that probably wouldn't be. I don't know what that would even do. There'd be just some random guardian on one team or another floating
Yeah,
around.
that'd probably be bad.
Well, unless we attacked, of course, it would split damage. So we don't wanna disqualify anything on account of being silly.
Yeah, we did that one time. We had Brick out, and both teams just like turned on Brick and killed him.
Probably a good
What
idea.
is going on? Oh, it's Brick. It's like, why are they rushing us?
Cheaters! So let's see, who's villains, who's heroes?
All right, let's see.
We have
Dealers of Death are the heroes,
All right, Dealers of Death, our hero, blue team side.
and the Gang Squad, Portuguese Gang Squad.
Poor Sentinel of Justice is going to be the first KO. Joker Goons, all the pets, first one's down.
You'd hope. If the Joker Goon survives you,
Yeah,
you're
that would,
doing it wrong.
Tactical drone, much tougher.
My imagination.
So,
First
first blood is going to Dealers of Death, and they are. Now still pretty even, 50 to 100. Some low life bars on both sides. Big Pars and Scarblood. Big Pars going down, Scarblood going down, and it looks like Dealers of Death are going to be the first. They're going to get the first team wipe. Mystical misses, hanging on by a thread. Getting some much needed regen.
200, 100. Very close still.
Yeah, still anybody's game. And they are piling up. Diving in. Fate dropping down their fields. In the magnifying glasses. All manner of dangerous area effects going off. From both Dealers of Death and the Portuguese Gang Squad. First KO. Oh, Hulk Smash goes down. So does Scarblood. I'm sorry, didn't go down. Both popping their clown boxes to stay alive for just another couple seconds.
Oh, didn't
Not
work.
enough. Another point scored by Dealers of Death.
Ship out.
Big Par is popping her cola. Sentinel of Justice clapping her hands because she's happy about it. And looking like
I will preserve the balance.
still very even. 250, 350.
This is the force of my
Ms.
will.
Zynga and Hulk Smash facing off. Sort of a 1v1, jumping over to the larger pile. Dealers of Death. Oh, still pretty even match here. 400, 400. 2v1, 3v1 situation. Scarblood might be the next one to go down, but he's hanging out. He's getting some good, nice counters. Oh, gets countered himself. Uses his trinket to pop out.
Tie game.
Yeah, tie game. And everybody, yeah, wasting no time on getting back because they know the Portuguese Game Squad was trying to regen some health. They're not letting that happen, and that's going to swing the momentum a little bit in the favor of Portuguese Gang Squad. Again, good tactical decision, I think, on their part, not waiting and just diving back in because they knew that Dealers of Death were just finished up, and they made good use of that quick spawn wave timer.
Yeah, that was a big turn there.
450, 750 with Portuguese Gang Squad being the last ones alive.
And if you've seen, they're forcing the action to take place inside Dr. Fate's big AoE,
Yeah,
the ranged attack. You know, all of them are fighting within that dot there.
and that's a good thing to do because you don't that gives a pretty a substantial debuff for being in there. Makes you easier to kill.
Yeah, so Dealers of Death should want to be looking to move out of there.
500, 800.
Try hard.
You will see the light.
Try hard.
Man. 850 to 550 with Dealers of Death actually very close to being wiped out. No, it's actually even. It is anybody's gang.
Shape up or ship
One more kill though is all
Oh,
Seed, and there it is.
Man. All right. So Portuguese Gang Squad.
They meant business.
Yeah,
the Portuguese
they sure
Gang
did.
Squad defeating Dealers of Death in the finals of the EUPS 4v4 Legends tournament.
Scarblood again coming out as the very, very scary one to beat with 9 KOs and superior damage out. Hulk Smash being the top output damage output and dangerous person on Dealers of Death side. Very interesting, even game, good tactics.
Yeah.
I mean, that basically that last minute momentum shift and decision to not wait but dive in.
Won the match right there.
Won the match.
Broke it
yeah.
open anyway.
Yeah, broke open the situation, allowing them to be victorious. Very
All
nice.
right. Well, thank you for organizing this tournament, Chairwoman.
Yeah, some very good
Alright,
fights.
They're fun to do. They're a bit of a pain to organise, but once all of that stuff's done,
No,
they're
really.
a lot of fun.
They're not a pain at all.
No, they're good. They're good events. They community seem to like them, and we like putting them on. So yeah, they're a win-win.
Yeah, for sure. Well, again, maybe we'll do it again sometime. Thank you for joining us. Next week on Friday Night Legends, we have our first Let's Play show. New format. Locke, our design director, Jesse Benjamin, is going to be on playing with the league on USPC. Part of the group, going through content, just hanging out.
That should be cool.
So if you have questions for Locke or you just want to see some devs in action, make sure to tune in next week. Over the weekend, make sure you get on the PC test server if you are a test member and get to testing PvP Season 3 and Survival Mode, which is just on there the first time today. If you're not watching DCUO on Twitch, beyond just our channel, make sure you do, because there's probably going to be some good live streams this weekend as players get in there and show that new content.
You know it.
Coming up after the show, we have the DC Universe Online Sourcecast with Trex Light and Super Patriot. Make sure you tune in and watch that. You can also watch right from our channel as we host it. Coming up, once again, thank you, Tunzo.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. It's these are cool. I enjoy them.
Yeah, all right. So we will see you guys next time, and keep playing DCO.
Later.
Sony.